Beginning of Proetz, 300 Proetz Lane. That's part of the trees that they've cut down and using this lot to cut it up. That's part of the tree. They have trimmed these back from off over the house to keep those branches from falling. You can see all the stuff that they've cut down off of it. This is one Proetz. Cut back. Now all those dead trees are gone. You can see the trees aren't hanging over. Those need to be done eventually. You can see that there's starting to have some issues. Lots of limbs have fallen in between there. More fallen limbs. Number 3 Proetz. She's still working on it. Needs to have that hauled off. Did haul that pile of trash off. Empty lots. So this is 5 Proetz. Looks good. There's some more of those trees that have fallen down where they're cutting them up and hauling them up here. Lots of fallen branches. Number 8. Have advertised. Redid the ad this morning. The hitch needs to be removed. There's somebody in there looking at it now. Number 9. I've already went over there and cleaned his lot up multiple times. Number 10 looks really good. Lots between 10 and 13, I believe. More empty fallen branches. Definitely need to cut back some of these trees. Alright, looks good. Hitch needs to be removed. No numbers. They are cleaning up their helm a lot. This one needs the hitch removed and numbered. Tree, lots of branches. All these trees need to be trimmed up. They have trimmed up some, you can tell, but you can also see where a lot of the branches have fallen. Okay, this is 16 Kings. The guys are out here cleaning up. That needs to be redone, but you can see lots of fallen branches. Those trees right there. It's the guys that are cutting up the trees. There's more branches that have fallen. Okay. This is 18 Kings. Ooh, that drive is horrible. Hitch removed. It's pretty good. They got all their stuff, but you can see in the back, you can kind of see a little bit more where the stuff is falling. 19 Kings. The hitch needs to be removed. It needs to be repainted. Apparently these people have been an issue in the past with Candace. 20 looks really good. Hitch does need to be removed, but she keeps her yard very well clean. More branches. 22 is called and complained, saying that their roof is leaking. Apparently it's been repaired a couple times and they need it resealed. More branches falling. So this is another issue tree right here. You can see the way it's leaning. I mean, it's leaning quite a bit, and it's a very tall tree. But they're doing a lot better on number 25. There's another issue tree right there. You can see how bad it's leaning. And look at all this that has come off of. That's all fallen branches. Okay. Number 27. looks good. They keep their yard very well maintained. 28 looks good. Stepping stones. 29 definitely needs some repairs on the inside and or outside at least. I don't know about the inside. And then the hitch needs to be removed. 30 needs the hitch removed, the underpinning repaired. 31 new deck. They should be picking up the underpinning for this one today. New deck on the front. Gravel. And these trees are falling, but they're not going to be a problem because there's not a home around them to cause issues to. Now let's go to 32 Pros. This one is one that we've talked about multiple times. I've talked to the people that own it, and I've talked to the tenants and asked them to clean up. The hitch needs to be repinned around it. It needs to be cleaned. There's always stuff. That blue wreath thing leaning against the porch has been there for at least a month now. All that trash in the back. 33 is doing a lot better. He's done a lot of cleanup on his. 34, decent. Hitch needs to be removed. 35, the lot in between that one and that one is good. 36, nice, no hitch. They've cleaned up a lot around their home. The driveways are getting worse. This one, I need to talk to them about that trailer. Cleaning up around the back a little bit. 39, hitch looks decent. Porch, they were doing their porch, so that's a good thing. Good in between the lot. A bunch of fallen branches. 41 is a rental. We're trying to get her converted. Okay. 42 is a recently sold home. See that tree back there with the branch hanging over the home? That is one that he had an original bid, took $500 off, said he would come back later and cut that one down. This whole branch right here needs to come off. Honestly, the whole tree needs to come down, but definitely those two, because you can see the branch on top of the roof where it broke off during the ice storm. This one, 44, the hitch, clean up. If they would power wash and do something with their underpinning. The porch definitely needs to be done with something with. A little cleanup, honestly, it's not bad. This right here, all this has got to go. We're using the burn barrel to burn a bunch of the branches and stuff. They underpin around their hitch, so that looks good. But the bricks and stuff, definitely. They've done a deck on the front of their house here in the last 2 weeks. That was 47. Ooh. 49 is really good. And you can see this tree. Let me zoom in. Something was tied around it and it's cutting the base of the tree off in a knot. Lots of fall off on that one. You can see the roots aren't growing down into the ground on this one, which is also an issue because it causes other problems. All right. So 51. Halfway decent. A lot in between. The tree guys are doing some work on it. 54 is good. I mean, they just painted brown and tan, so that's halfway decent, but the driveways are getting bad again. 56, you can see the branch that fell, but she's doing halfway decent. Branches did mess up her pinning around the hitch, but it's alright. And then 57, of course we don't ever have any problems with this one. It's actually halfway decent, and she's got underpinning around the front to make a flower bed, so it looks really good.